Here we go. Subject, my wife is living like she's single. Dear Steve and Shirley, I have been married to my childhood sweetheart for 8 years. And we have 2 wonderful children. Early on, we had problems in our marriage and we separated for a short period. But we worked things out and I thought we were back on track. My wife admitted that during our separation, she had flings with 2 other guys. She compared me to the guys she had the flings with and bragged about the money and the nice things they had. I am an educated guy, and I have a great full-time job and a part-time job for extra money. But it's not enough for my wife. She told me that I need to be making 6 figures to keep her happy. She has a demanding full-time job, so she doesn't do much around the house. I cook, I clean, I take the kids to and from school, wash the clothes, help the kids with homework, and maintain the lawn. She neglects my sexual needs, too, because she goes out most days after work to unwind, and when she comes home, she says she's exhausted. A few days after Christmas, she told me that I need to find a nice woman that will appreciate me and the little bit I have to offer because she needs more. She told me that after I found her texting one of her old flings. I asked her to see the text, and she showed it to me. The guy was asking her for sex again, and he said that their chemistry is unmatched. I am trying to stick out for my kids, but I cannot be her doormat in the process. She doesn't respect me as the man of the house, and I am not sure how we got to this point, but she is very disrespectful. Do you think I should try to stay for the sake of my kids, or make her wishes come true and leave?
Who wrote this letter?
The husband. The husband. It seems like a letter that a wife would write, but no, this time the husband wrote this one. And, doesn't the grass always look greener on the other side? I mean, she's, thinking that these guys who were taking her out when she was on a break from you, spending money and nice things and all that. Yeah, but she came back home. She's not with him. So the grass always looks greener on the other side. I have to ask you, though, what do you want to do? I mean, you're asking us, should you stay for the sake of your kids? I'm sure you don't want to stay with a wife who continues to disrespect you like your wife does. I mean, kids or no kids, you don't have to take this, man. You don't have to take. You do know that, right? I mean, where's your dignity? Where's your self-respect? Getting your kids and leaving her will probably be the best thing you can do to save yourself and your 2 children, okay, from this mama right now. She's just out of order. I mean, you said she's disrespectful. She's all of that. You sound like a good man, a hardworking man, and all of that. You're cooking, cleaning, and doing all this stuff and taking the kids to school, working 2 jobs. You shouldn't be a doormat for her. So you're right about that. She definitely is disrespecting you, and I think you should take her advice. I really do. I think there is a nice woman who'll appreciate you. There are plenty of them, as a matter of fact, who'll take you and the kids. So get on out of there, okay? You don't have to take this. Steve?
Wow.
This is crazy,
It's
right?
crazy.
Yes, it is.
My wife living like she's saying.
She is.
Just right there.
Mm-hmm.
Who wrote this letter?
He did.
My wife admitted during our separation she had a fling with 2 other guys. She just been out there just lounging. Not no affair.
She's been doing what?
Clown.
Yeah.
Clown.
Just out here just showing her natural.
Behind.
2 flings.
Mm.
But that wasn't enough. She gonna compare the guys that she had the flings with, bragged about the money and the nice things they had. She gonna come back home and tell me about it?
Yeah.
Well, you might well stay your ass out there then.
Okay.
Because this some information you ain't finna bring. You're not finna come back to Steve Harvey tell me this here. Who you think I am? But who you talking to? Then let's go on. I am an educated guy and have a great full-time job and a part-time job for extra money, but it's not enough for my wife. Somebody told me something one time.
What?
I just want to share it with you. A very, very wealthy person. He said, if you got one job and it ain't cutting it for you, what makes you think, why would you go get another one of them? Said if you got a job that ain't cutting for you, your next move is you gonna have to open some type of little hustle on the side or business. But he said, always told me, he said, don't go get another job.
Oh, okay.
He said, because you got one job ain't working for you. Why would you get another one of them?
Right.
So that was a very educational thing I learned. She told me that he need to be making 6 figures to keep her happy. Now, you got 2 jobs that ain't making 6 figures.
Right.
So you just working all the day and you still ain't making 6 figures. But this heifer right here done told you that's what you need to do to make her happy. You get on back out there and get the flinging again. See, that's what you probably need to do. Now, she has a demanding full-time job, so she don't do much around the house. Now, I want y'all to listen to this right here. He working 2 jobs already.
Right.
She got a demanding full-time job, but he say, I cook, clean, take the kids to and from school, wash clothes, help the kids with homework, and maintain the lawn. All right, let's go back over this if this was me.
Yes, I like this.
Waiting on me to cook. Everybody in here gonna be hungry.
I'm with you when you're right.
Clean. You finna be living in a pigsty.
Yeah.
Take the kids to and from school. Gonna be a lot. They're gonna come see me at the house. Mr. Harvey, where your children ain't been here but twice this week. I got 2 damn jobs, sir. Wash clothes. Everybody nasty. Help the kids with the homework. Everybody flunking.
Steve.
And maintain the lawn. You ain't gonna be able to see the house. Damn grass gonna be so high. I already got 2 jobs. I just told this helper. I got a full-time job and a part-time job. Well, I ain't got time for this here.
All right, hang on, Steve. Hang on. We're going to have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 after the hour. Subject, my wife is living like she's single. We'll be back right after this. All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter, part 2 of your response to.
In essence, this woman don't want this man.
My life is.
She when they separated, she had a fling, and now she comparing the guys to her. He do everything. He do all the work, and he got 2 jobs. Now, here the part that we want to talk about. She neglects my sexual needs. Because she goes out most days after work to unwind, and when she come home, she exhausted. Well, let me ask you a question.
What you think that is?
Come on. Come on.
When she out there unwind after a hard day's work, and when she come home, she's exhausted.
Yeah.
What you think she exhausted from? Unwinding? Unwinding ain't exhausted. It's when you getting wound up. That's exhausting. It's when you get, see somebody winding her up real tight and then sending her ass off. That's what it's at.
One more time.
It's getting tight.
The winding.
It's getting tight.
That's the winding.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now, she do that 3 times a night. Boy, she coming in this house tired as hell. Then a few days after Christmas, she told me I need to find a nice woman that appreciate me and the little bit that I had to offer.
Wow.
Well, you know, she just told you, you need to go find you somebody post. And doggone it, you can do that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because she need more. She told me, I found her text in one of her old flings. I asked her to see the text. She showed it to me. First of all, you're not finna be that comfortable in my house where I asked you to see the text and you just go, here.
Yeah.
Here, show it to me.
Yeah,
No,
there you go.
you're gonna have seen me somewhere in my life go off on somebody where you would pause and go, you know what? Showing him this text right now probably ain't gonna be the best thing because
Good idea.
he has an ignorant side to
Yeah.
it, and I don't want to see it. But no, see, you ain't never demonstrated that. Let me see what you texting. Here.
Yeah.
Oh, you comfortable with here?
Yeah.
The guy was asking her for sex again, and he said that their chemistry is unmatched. I'm trying to stick it out for my kid. What? Wait a minute, hold on. Did I read that wrong?
Nah, you read that right.
The guy was asking her for sex again, and he said that their chemistry is unmatched. I'm trying to stick it out for my kids. Wait, I must have missed something.
One more time.
The guy was asking her for sex again, and he said that their chemistry is unmatched. I'm trying to stick it out for my kids. What the hell is missing?
It's a line missing.
Damn,
It's a paragraph missing.
what the hell? Who asked did you start whipping?
Wait, what, Steve?
Somebody, who asked did you start whipping before you said I'm trying to stick it out for the kids?